Howdy ho, children. Another day, another Age of Empires 3 game. How we doing? We've got man like Opti, the mighty top 10 player, playing as India. Definitely one of his more competent civilizations, I would say. Very scary civilization. Fits his playstyle as well. Opti being quite the greedy player. This definitely fits his playstyle. And yes, we're going up against another. Is this gonna be another Baja lane game? Oh, I think he's a Baja laner. We're in a meta, guys. Oh wait, he's chopping wood. Maybe we're not gonna see Baja actually. But anyways, we are at the moment. I don't know if you guys let me know if what elo guys. I know we got low, medium, and high elo people that watch this. Let me know what's going on with the Mexico meta in your elo level, because at the top level, well, you know, in the 1900 to 2k to 2.1k, you're seeing so many like 1700 elo players that literally have their score inflated by about 200 elo, literally just abusing the new Baja California meta with Mexico. And I tell you what, it's friggin' strong. It is friggin' strong. It's beatable, yes. Some civilizations do much better. There are some civs that kind of counter it. Otto, because of Abbas guns. You know, you've got like the cannoneers and the fort that Ethiopia have, so that counters Baja really well. You know, there's a couple of civilizations that do really well with it, but there's a few civilizations that really struggle. So it's one of those civilizations which can be one of those build orders that it can be very meta dependent. We got the ESOC tournament coming up soon as well, so we're going to be interested to see how many people are Baja laming in that as well. But yeah, praise be to Talanis that there is a patch, because I would like to see, I don't often say this, but I would like to see the Baja California revolt nerfed. But that being said, Baja is also very map dependent, by the way. So you see here, we're on Great Plains. There's only 2 TPs, so it's not the strongest map for Baja. But then you've got other maps like Portugal, for example, where there's water play and about 5 or 6 TPs, which just makes them absolutely broken in the game. Like, so Baja is also civilization dependent, so matchup dependent and map dependent. But if it goes right for you, you get the right map, you get the right matchup, it's very difficult to beat. Very, very difficult to beat. You have very tight timings. But it does look like Easy is going to go for something. Maybe he's still going to go Baja. Oh, wait, he's going for... No, maybe we're going to finally see a normal Mexico game. Our man says, I don't Baja. That is good to see. Well, I mean, that's still to be seen, because that could just be a troll. So, but it does tell me he's not going for Baja, because there's no reason you'd go for the Cathedral if he was going for Baja. Okay, age is up a little bit slow there. 3 minutes 12. Taxcala. So quite a slow age up. Let's go have a look at Opti. He's almost halfway aged up, and he's going up with the Carni Marta. I tell you what, India is a civilization that does well versus Baja California. The main reason is because of their agrifort. The agrifort makes it very difficult for Baja to kind of apply early pressure, and that fort just allows India to get set up. They also get a skirmisher in age 2, which is quite good versus Baja. And they can age up behind it all and get, like, all of that good stuff that India get in age 3. And, yeah, it's pretty effective. India is a very good civilization. So to go for the Carni Marta instead of the Agrifort takes a whole lot of balls, Opti. So Opti with the absolute balls of steel, which I would not like to get hit in the face of. Going for the Carni Marta. Going for the greed as well behind all of this foreign login. Opti does not care about metas. He doesn't do any meta, by the way. Opti's one of those players that just plays his own play style, plays his own build. He's very unique like that. You know, it's the same with, like, Izad. You know, he's another very good India player. There isn't, like, a forward meta with them, you know, and Opti and Izad, you know, they play their own style, which is always really fun to see. They don't follow the herd. They ain't sheep, baby. They are the wolves. They ain't no sheep like me. All right, barracks going down. He's decent age up time here. He's going to get the barracks up by 5 minutes, and then he's going to start making units, which is good. Probably going to go for Rajputs here. He doesn't... Oh, no, maybe he's going to go for Gurkha, maybe. Or Sepoy. Could go for anything here, really. Going for a TP as well. Not making units yet. Foreign login is in. I like how he has 700 food in his deck. That's interesting. 700 food and 700 gold. Okay, he's making some Gurkhas. Interesting. All right, he's on 20 villagers. Cool. All right, so Mexico, what are they doing? 700 coin comes in. That looks like a fast fortress to me. So we're going to see a fortress build. What does he have? He doesn't have any for... What's he going to do? Oh, maybe we'll see an age 3 revolt. I'll tell you what, if we see Rio Grande or Yucatan, it's been a hot minute since I've seen a Rio Grande. Yucatan, you see every now and then. But Rio Grande, that fell off a cliff. Everyone and their dog was doing Rio Grande. I remember I beat Julian with that revolt, but then it got nerfed. All the revolts got nerfed, and Rio Grande kind of fell off a cliff. 700 wood. It looks like a Rio Grande. He's going to chop for 50 wood, I think you need to. You need to get like 250 coin because you age up with the coin, right? Yeah. And then you get 750 wood this way by chopping for 50 wood and sending the 700. You get everyone on food, and then you need to only get 250 coin because you age up with 500 coin. Okay, some Gurkhas here. Nice. Opti going for the 210 XP. Don't forget, Opti got a huge treasure. That treasure right there, that tree, that was the villager treasure. I did see it, but I didn't mention it. So Opti on this map. So Great Plains will always have big treasures in the middle of the map. So a little hint for you boys there. Great Plains will always have big treasures, normally big XP treasures in the middle of the map. And there, picking up 210 XP is huge for India, because India have a bad XP curve compared to other civilizations. So getting XP is really important for them. Don't forget, they get a free villager with each shipment as well. So yeah, just getting shipments with... Shipments with India and Germany are always way more valuable than other civilizations because obviously they get free stuff with their shipments. 2 Oolons, 3 Oolons, 4 Oolons, or a free villager as India. Yeah, it does look like a Rio Grande. I doubt that's going to be a Yucatan revolt, but we're definitely going to see a revolt here. It's got to be... Where's... Does he have a barracks anywhere? Yeah, he's saving the military wagon. That's actually quite risky. Again, he's putting it down, but you can't... Generally, what you want to do is you want to save. So what he's done here, he is a... Oh, it's the Rio Grande, baby. Let's go. And he's being super aggressive. And he has a super aggressive hacienda, which is really nice because he's going to be able to send all of his shipments from there. He's got 2 shipments on lock, ready to go. He's got the cathedral, so that's going to continue to give him lots of XP. There's also a big XP tech per the amount of units that you've lost in the game. So if this goes to an extended revolt, that could be really valuable. 3 Falconets coming in first. I don't blame him. Field Guns is coming in for free. You get all of your guard techs for free with the Rio Grande age up. Opti is pushing in there. I'm surprised he hasn't been aggressive already. This is scary for Opti because he has not been aggressive here. And I think this could be so risky because having a forward hacienda, look, 3 Falconets will be on top of his base almost instantly. Opti is backing up. Oh, that game sense to back up. No, he goes back for him. That's risky. Opti oh, look at that stagger. Opti just having that game sense. He almost calculated how quickly a shipment will come in as soon as he ages up. Just such good game sense there by Opti, because that could have been GG there. If he kept those units hanging around, sieging that hacienda, those Falconets would have got at least 1, maybe 2 shots off, and that could have been GG right there. We've almost 2/3 of the way got Field Guns. The 3 Falconets are diving in. There's a double whammy. He's gonna He's gonna snare with his floor, and there's a quintuple kill there. Oh, Opti, I was just praising your game sense, and then you just stand around and do nothing. Yeah. Opti is in H3 though, and he's gone with the delegate, so that's the aggro port into H3. So he is H3 now. Does he have a shipment on the way? Yes, he does. Just about 2 Howders instead of 2 siege elephants. That could be risky. He's sending 2 Howders, and he's making discipline Howders from the delegate. The delegate has a little bit more damage than the aggro fort does. But Easy is backing up. No! Oh my god, there's a how you need... this is always the fun thing. Like, if only he knew what was coming and he knew he'd have a bit more time to siege down his house. Look, if he sieged down that house, you would have pop capped Opti there. Opti being gifted there, but Opti has built the majority of his houses behind his town center. Really smart play there against this. Couple of Howders coming in. Howders, for anyone who doesn't know, look at these. It's 72 attack, 16 range. It has 2.25 multiplier versus artillery. They are very expensive. They cost like 250 coin and 350 gold. So, like, very, very expensive. 600 resources. But, my God, do they do work. And look at this. Look at this. He's gone for the culverins. And why wouldn't you? Of course you'd go for the culverins because you would expect siege elephants to come in here. Opti with the huge brain not to go for siege elephants because he knows that there are a free culverin shipment. These are going to be culverin royales with cheese as well. You can see there the guard tech for culverin royales, which would destroy 2 siege elephants. So instead of going for the siege elephants, he's decided to go for the disciplined howders to deal with the falconets instead. Such big brain play, but will it pay off for him? He's still got to get in there. Opti is shipping siege elephants behind this as well. So not only has he bluffed the culverins, he's now going for the siege elephants just to add, all of that firepower towards the artillery as best as he can, and he's chipping away. He's chipping away at these revolutionaries. In come the siege elephants. The culverins need to get in there now. They do. One goes down. The howders are a little bit too far forward there. The Minutemen coming in. He's flooding in with everything here. Can he kill all the falconets? If only one falconet survives, he'll be fine. But no, bad mouth micro with the culverins there, and just like that, all of a sudden it's GG. That is the type of high octane game. One mistake and it's all over. I love these type of games. That sort of 11, 12, 13 minute fast fortress. We had a fast fortress revolt here into just like that crazy tempo into fortress. I love these games, and yeah, it could have gone either way, honestly. If Easy popped his falconets out on the other side of the hacienda, he could have got another shot off. If he decided to go for the house here or dive in, it could have been really, really difficult for Optus. He should have dived in, but I understand why he backed up. He was worried about siege elephants, so he backed up to get the Culverin Royales. But the big brain Opti was playing 4D chess and just completely bluffed the siege elephants and decided to go for the howders early on instead. Because if he went for siege elephants there instead of the howders, he could have got countered by the culverins very easily. But because he had that big mass of howders, he was able to keep applying pressure there that you saw. And the revolutionaries couldn't do much. Big brain move. Because, for example, if Rio Grande decided to send, instead of the culverins, he could have sent 16 revolutionaries. He could have sent, what else could he send? He could have sent cavalry, which could have been nice. He could have sent goons. Soldados wouldn't have been so great, but he could have sent goons maybe to try and do something against the howders. Or the cavalry to try and do something against the skirms and dive in against the howders. So it could have gone either way, but sometimes it's just a guessing game. And this time, Optimus was playing 4D chess to bluff the siege elephants, and it worked out perfectly for him. That was countered beautifully there by Opti. And Rio Grande, good to see Rio Grande because it fell off a cliff and no one seems to do it anymore. It did get nerfed. You only get 3 culverins now. Revolutionaries are slower than they used to be, so it did get nerfed, but good to see someone doing something other than Baja. Good to see another revolt being used once again. And I think Rio Grande, even though it got nerfed, it still has its place. It still has a niche, I think, and can still catch people off guard from time to time. So I think it has a really nice niche in the current meta. And really good to see that. Okay, GG, well played. Nice quick one for you. I love these high-octane games. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.